I hope you can hear me. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I try to go live on these streets and you guys could barely hear me. Y'all come on for a quick second. Y'all figure I'm not saying anything. Y'all pop off. But if you happen to be driving down the YouTube streets and you see the Donna Denise Walker channel, stop in for a second and let's chat a little bit. I wanted to do a little vlog. So this is Donna's vlog. So definitely check it out. Just wanted to get on here. I've been putting up some shorts and stuff like that for you guys to see. I hope you saw them. But if this is your first time popping on my channel, definitely do me a quick favor. Hit that notification bell. Share this video with your friends and family. And thank you for all the folks that have subscribed to my channel. But if you've been here for the first time and you haven't subscribed yet, if you would like to, I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the like button. I need those likes on here. I'm learning. I'm learning as the people who I watch your other channels and stuff like that. They say, "Oh, don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button." And I looked up why. Why is it important to hit the like button? Well, first of all, it shows that you like what you're listening to. So I hope you like what you're listening to. And two, it also helps them in the algorithm. And a sister needs help. So if you guys are listening to this and I'm not live and you want to know when I'm going to go live, catch me between 4 and 6, Monday and Thursday. I will go live. And of course, I upload my YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold on for a quick second. Okay. I just wanted to share that I'm live on here and everything else like that. So I took a couple of days off. I hope you guys don't mind me popping back in avatar style. If you do check out my videos in the future, you will see that I do videos without the avatar. So I don't just do the avatar 24/7 all the time. I'm on here freestyling however it goes. Sometimes it's avatar, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's me in the flesh. I bought some ingredients to make pasta, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go live with that. I might just go ahead and do a video with it. But I wanted to come on here and talk with you guys, kind of get your opinion about something. It's a personal experience that happened and wanted to see what you guys thought about it. So come on in, please share the video, hit that like button on your way in. I would appreciate that. It helps me out so much. It really does. It really does. All right, thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I wanted to get you guys' opinion about something. I just wanted to know if I'm thinking on the right track. Hey, what you doing? Hey, Kimberly. How's everything going for you? I hope everything is going good. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, by the way, I love to say this too. I think it's important, to tell folks if you're not having a good day, I hope at this very moment and going forward, your day gets better. And that's why I'm jumping on here because I wanted to get you guys' opinion about something. You know, I told myself a long time ago that I would try my best not to come on social media if I'm not in a very good mood. Because, I mean, sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes, you need the company of others when you're not going down such a great mood and you want to just talk with people and stuff like that. But I try my best to be in the best of mood. But I have an opinion. I just want to know. So, I don't know. How do you deal with people who take their job too seriously? You know what I'm saying? That one person that feels like their name should be on the billboard too. How do you deal with people like that? Is it just me? Is somebody who just feels like they have to go the extra beyond to prove a point? To like I just don't get it. And in the process of doing it, they forget about humanity. And I just wanted to know what you guys thought about that. I had a personal encounter and, was dealing in some personal stuff. And this person decided that they wanted to be boisterous and rude. And when I addressed them on it, they felt like they had the right to do this because it was their job. And I understand your job title is your job title, right? You know, tell me if I'm wrong. Please do, because I'm really seriously trying to get opinions about this. So I realize your job title is your job title. When you're told, this is what I need you to do to execute your job and to be able to do it in a way that I feel comfortable paying you for it. I get that. I'm all about that. But when you take your job to a point where you're just forget about humanity and you're so rude to the other person and you feel like you're doing it in the name of your job, or is that just your personality? I don't know. And I kind of feel like with the muddy waters out there and people's personalities popping up and down with everything that's going on, sometimes it can kind of get misunderstood to maybe you don't like me because you don't like the color of my shoes or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to put that out there, but this is how I'm feeling right now. And so, how do you handle a person like that? Do you just basically address them in a very polite way? Like, listen, what you did was rude and uncalled for. And personally, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't have done this. Or would you just pop off on them like, yo, don't talk to me that way? Or would you just walk away and keep it moving? I mean, how do you address a person who's just rude because they feel they have the right to be rude? You know? Hello, how are you? How you doing? I hope you guys had a better day. I'm gonna tell you off the back what I did. I was at a boiling point. I was so pissed off. I felt like you are just no humanity in you whatsoever. And I just basically got up and walked away, but I was pissed at myself. Hey, I was pissed at myself because I wanted to address it. But sometimes when you address situations like that, and you look like the wrong person, you look like the bad person. So how do you address that? No matter what it is, whether it's they're judging you because of the color of your shoes or your skin or whatever. I mean, how do you address that, without coming off looking like the bad person? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But anyway, that was my first experience. I was hoping I would get some feedback from you guys with that and everything. So, talk about it without going into detail about it. Um, but I could tell you a little bit about it. It was a service that I was trying to get. There was some personal information that they asked. And so they went as far as like, just answer yes or no. And so when it came to the point where I was answering, they wanted to get, it was like an address, they wanted to get to make sure my address was correct. And, they blurted out the information and everybody that was in the vicinity heard it. So, and it was nothing too serious. The situation wasn't serious. The information wasn't serious. The point was, in my opinion, and you tell me if I'm wrong, it was a me and you conversation. And that particular information that she was blurting out, I don't think you had the right to do that. And you were being rude. And the more I said, could you lower your voice down in a polite way, you got louder. This person got louder. And so, like, how do you address that? I mean, do you just like report them up to management? Do they even realize what they're doing? Do you go off and just like pop off on them, or do you just, I don't know. Interesting conversation, right? So that's what I was thinking about. So I just wanted to get that opinion about it because normally with the advice that I would give someone who came to me, I would say, listen, be the better person. Walk away and address it in a way that might work not only for you and that person. But now that I'm in this situation, how do I handle it? I did walk away, if you want to know. I walked away. And I'm contemplating whether I need to take this above their head and address it. But I'm not too sure if this is unnecessary above their head or this is a personal thing that needs to be addressed to them so they can realize what they're doing is not right. It's disrespectful. You know, it's so disrespectful to the point that you could be endangering people's lives, you know. And so that's the information that I wanted to come on here and talk about. So I was hoping that I can get some feedback from you guys about that. So anyway, that was a moment in time. Of course, I'm not going to let that, harbor my whole moment. But that's the one thing where I tell people, like, if you're not having a good day, that, you pray that they have a better moment as they move on. And so I prayed for that. And my day did get better, get much better. I'm still kind of bothered by that because I feel like, why are people so angry? Like, why are people so, they take things so personally and so disrespectful? And how do you get that position that you're in and have the audacity to be who you are at those times and points to people who you may be endangering their lives? Like, I don't know, there could be some kind of crazy person sitting there. Now you're blurting out my address. Isn't it called doxing? I mean, or is that just the internet thing? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, that was my situation. I wanted to come on and talk about it a little bit. I figured it was a good subject to talk about, and maybe you guys can give some advice or just basically, and as the moments go on, believe me, I am letting it go. I'm not going to harp on that. It's just something that kind of takes me back because these are incidents that indirectly happen a lot. And especially since so much is happening out there where people are just it's heightened. It just seems like people are more angry than usual. And it's like, I just wish that, I don't know, maybe some kind of something to even the planes to make everybody just relax. Let it go, move on, be happy. You know what I'm saying? Just let it go, let it go, let it go. So anyway, with that being said, my week was pretty good. I took a couple of days off, because usually I try to come on here pretty much as much as I can and everything else like that. Took a couple of days off. I spent some time with the fam and stuff like that. I cook this one dish that I would love to cook in front of you guys that I think that you guys would enjoy. Hopefully you would enjoy. I made this sausage, kielbasa, shrimp, vegetable medley with uh, bacon in it. And I cooked it all separately. And it was freaking delicious. And I enjoyed it. So I am going to take off my avatar for a second. You guys can look up at the ceiling because I look a mess. I mean, you guys, you know what? I don't mind. You'll see that I look a hot mess today. But I want to show you guys this. Um, Look, I'm tired and everything. Eyes are tired and everything. This is the green screen. I want to show you this meal that I made. There it is. I made that, guys. It was freaking delicious. But originally, when I made it, it was supposed to be kind of like a crab boil type of thing, but I didn't have all the ingredients. So I wind up just kind of like making it where mostly the shrimp has the crab boil flavor in it because I cooked it with that. So when I cooked the shrimp, I cooked it in butter, some garlic, and then of course is it called Ove? I'm saying it wrong. But anyway, I mixed it up in that and I seasoned it. It came really good. I fried the bacon, the sausage, and the kielbasa with the vegetables, and I mixed it all together, and it was freaking delicious. I mean, I enjoyed every bit of it, and we still have some left over. And so I want to make it live with you guys, but I wanted to make it more of the crab boil thing. So I'm gonna have to do my research on it to make sure that I do good. And this was also, believe it or not, this was also a suggestion from one of you guys that sent it to me. So this is kind of a recipe that one of you guys sent to me via email. You said that your grandmother used to make this for you guys whenever you guys came to New Orleans. This was a dish that they made. Only thing different was is the rice itself was like this is just a plain white rice, but the rice that they said was a seasoned rice. And so I kind of took kind of what I was trying to do with the ingredients that you guys sent, and just made it all together, and it came out really good, and it was very filling. And I only had one meal, so that was the meal of the day. So I felt really good about myself. I wasn't so upset with myself. I wasn't so upset with myself. I am doing much better and everything else like that. So I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. So I know I am going to make it live with you guys. The meal was really good. It was really good. I also wanted to talk about this meal right here. This is the rice and black eyed peas with ham hocks. Shredded ham hocks was in it. My son made that. It was freaking delicious. I think I made that on live with you guys when I was on live. So, but anyway, while I was not here, those are the dishes I made. I got your emails. There's a couple of dishes that you guys want me to make. Um, and then also too, I did remember the last time I was live. I don't know if you remember, but if you remember the last time I was live, um, what you call it? Let me put it back on that so you guys can see it. The last time I was live, you guys, I had put up like, what would you like me to make next? Pasta, stir fry, or something. I still can't remember what the other ones. Well, you guys didn't pick that anyway, so maybe that's why I can't remember. But pasta was it. So I am going to go ahead and make some pasta. I'll probably make that this evening. But apologies in advance, guys, um about the whole complaining on here, but I'm gonna tell you something. I was just so upset. I just don't understand how people could just be so just I don't know if it's I don't know if it's personality or environment or what it is, but people take their jobs way more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in going to work and doing the best job that you can do. I believe going above and beyond for your job. But when you become like the voice of your job and you start doing things that is kind of mentally disruptive to someone else, I think that's a no-no. And that's just my opinion. And so I just, I figured I'd just come on here and vent about it a bit. But I won't talk about that anymore because, why allow someone's negativity to carry on onto your day? You know what I'm saying? So if you're experiencing something like that, the advice that I can give, that I'm actually giving myself at this very moment that I'm speaking to you, don't allow someone's negativity to carry on into your day. Because when you walk away from them, 9 times out of 10, they don't forgot your name, they don't forgot who you was, and they may be on to the next victim, or they probably not even thinking about you. Meanwhile, you're harboring on to all of this animosity. You're so pissed off. You're so upset. You're thinking of different scenarios and how you could have handled the situation. And in fact, what happens? Your blood pressure goes up. Your health isn't at the most. Then it may cause you to do something that doesn't make any sense. Just let it go and let them be in their misery while you enjoy your luxury of your life. So that's the advice I'm going to give, because guess what? I'm giving it to myself. How about that? So, I don't know, maybe this afternoon, this evening when I'm cooking the pasta, I might go live. If not, I might do a short of showing the pasta and everything. Um, the how I'm going to cook the pasta, I'm actually going to get some ground beef, of course, spaghetti, some Parmesan cheese, you gotta have that, some green peppers, and if you guys have any suggestions on this chat, how you would make your pasta, let me know. And because my son is actually on his way to the store to go get the ingredients, so I might be live later. And then I heard in my neck of the woods we might get snow, which I am surprised. I don't know how the weather is with you guys, if you guys are experiencing snow or you're in a tropical area. I don't know where you're located, but they told us that we might get a foot of snow. It is unheard of where I live. It is really crazy. I'm literally looking at the sun as I'm looking out my window right now, and I feel like I'm sitting by the window and I'm looking at the sun, and I feel the sun like on my feet right now. This is crazy. If they a foot of snow, if I see it, I'm definitely gonna go live because I'm gonna be shocked. Oh my gosh. I have a story to tell you guys. I remember this was a long time ago, and we were moving from one area to the other area. So, mind you, prior to where we lived, like a couple of years before that, we came from New York. And those who are familiar with New York City, the winters, there are literally four seasons. I don't know about now because of course that was umpteen years ago. I don't know, climate change, all that other stuff. But anyway, long story short, our winters were our winters, our fall was our fall, our spring was our spring, and our summer was our summer. And so where I am now, the people were like, we don't, they were like, we don't get snow, we get a little ice, and that's about it. I said, okay, or cool. So we were moving from one location to the other, which was literally across town. And we literally, I had a jacket on, I had on some shorts and my sneakers, but I did have a jacket on. It was very comfortable. Still used to that New York weather, so to me it was hot. And I'm like, gosh, dog, just complaining about it. See, when you complain about stuff, you be careful what you ask for. So we get into the car, and as we're driving, I said to my husband, oh, and my baby at the time, my middle son was a baby, and he's in the car seat. And I said, oh my God, is that snow? And he was like, it don't snow here. The snow came down as if God was buckets of snow just was falling and falling. And we literally got stuck in the snow. So mind you, I just had some shorts, a jacket on. I'm complaining about the heat, and then it snows. I'm just telling you guys, the weather here is crazy. It really is. And if you're from the Carolinas, you know what I'm talking about. So it's not just a me thing. That's a here in the Carolinas thing. So, but I don't know, drop in the chat if you want to, whether you listen to this live or you just happen to be driving in these YouTube streets and you happen to come across my channel, Donna Denise Walker channel. Drop in there where you stay or where you from, and let me know, how the weather is for you. But oh my God. So fast forward to today, present. I'm sitting here with sunshine on my feet. So I don't know, is it going to be back like it was in the day where buckets of snow come down? Because they're talking about a foot of snow. This is blowing my mind right now. A foot of snow. That's crazy, right? So I'm excited. So I'm definitely going to go live. If it is snowing tomorrow, I'm definitely going to go live. I don't care what time it is. I'm going live and I'm probably going to play in the snow too, because, you know, a couple of days ago. It did snow a little bit, but this is the Carolinas, so it snowed, and as soon as it hit the ground, it melted. Plus, I wasn't feeling good, so I'm like, dang, but I feel good now. So if it snows, I'm gonna be out there building a snowman, an igloo or whatever you call it, a snow castle, and enjoying life right now and everything. But yeah, so you guys pick pasta. So that's what my son, he's on his way to the store. And green peppers. I'm gonna cook it with some green peppers, some onions, and oh, I'm also I can barely speak, I'm sorry. I'm also gonna get some black olives. Have you guys ever had black olives in your spaghetti? And I'm thinking about mushrooms too, because that tastes really good. I don't know. So that is going to go on this evening. I promise you, I won't come on here complaining like I did a little bit earlier. I already forgot the storyline about that. If y'all want to hear it, y'all got to go back to the beginning and listen to it. And I really, okay, I said I wasn't going to complain, but this is what I was originally going to do. I was going to come in, I was going to tell the person's name, I was going to tell the situation. And then I thought about it. I'm going to be doing the same thing this person I felt was doing to me. Why would I do that to them? So, two uglies don't make a right, right? You know? So, anyway, I'm past it. I feel much better. I'm already in my spaghetti game right now, getting ready to do my spaghetti thing because you guys said pasta. I'm not sure if I'm going to do linguine. There's so many different pastas, guys. Linguine or the little noodle spaghetti. The ones that you make the macaroni cheese, you can make spaghetti with that. Ooh, I just don't know. It might even come out better too because if I'm gonna, y'all, I'm thinking. Y'all have suggestions? Let a sister know because I am thinking. I think it's gonna come out good. It's gonna come out good. Y'all. Anyway, so I went through about three changes up in this video, but I feel much better now. So I'm hoping the snow happens. I'm going to definitely go live with that. And my pasta game is going to happen this evening. As I'm talking, I feel like the ingredients should be black olives, mushrooms, green bell peppers. What else? What else? What else? What else? Of course, onions, um, and then saute all of that up, and then the ground meat, season that up, and then cook that, and then put it all together and add the sauce on top of it, and of course the spaghetti. Now I'm not sure what type of spaghetti I'm going to use, whether it's linguine or it's thin spaghetti or it's the string spaghetti. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But anyway, all of that's going down. So, you know what? I done talked myself into another live. I'm going to go ahead and cook that up. I'll do another live with that. Guys, join me. I'm going to go ahead and I'll start making that about maybe 5 o'clock this evening. If you guys want to join me, I'll go ahead and put it up. You just reported my live channel. Don't take it personal. Reported me for what? No, I'm not taking it personal because, as far as I'm concerned, if you got to report something that's doing something wrong, and I'm not, I'm on here just talking. Matter of fact, let me continue. Uh, okay. And, okay. Okay. I'm going to say this bullying. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, I'm not too sure why that person said that, but we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it happy over here and all that other good stuff. Hey, how you doing? Who's that? D7? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? I was just saying that I'm getting ready to go ahead and go live again this evening. I'm thinking I might go live again at 5. I'm thinking about making some spaghetti. I'm really excited about that. And so I hope you, I'm glad that you're good. I'm glad that you're good. I hope everything is going great with you. Thank you for going live with me. I apologize that I'm just doing my avatar, but I look a hot mess. I did show myself a couple of seconds ago, and I also showed my dinner from the other night. But I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make some spaghetti today because I did like a poll with you guys, and I put up a couple of suggestions. And in the suggestions, one of the suggestions was pasta, and everybody pretty much said pasta. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some pasta. So, do you have any suggestions of how I should make the pasta? So far, I'm thinking about doing some green peppers, doing some green peppers, some black olives, some onions, of course, some ground meat. What else? What else? What else? I said some other stuff too. Mushrooms. I think I said mushrooms. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. So I'm thinking live either 5 or 6. So if you don't mind coming back later, and of course, if you have any suggestions about what I should add to it, definitely let me know. And if I don't cook it this time, I'll definitely cook it the next time I make pasta. But thank you for coming live with me on here. I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know if I got somebody that was we call them a troll, or I don't know. I hate calling people trolls. But anyway, he said that he reported my channel, and I'm like, for what? I'm on here just, talking in positive terms and my experience. So anyway, I blocked the person, so he could have just kept it moving and not stopped by. But anyway, thank you guys for coming on here. I shouldn't even have addressed that. I should have just kept it moving. But anyway, I'm going to make some spaghetti, and I'm so excited about that. And so it's going to be pretty cool. And I'm thinking about going live either 5 or 6 o'clock, and it's probably going to be closer to 6 o'clock because my son still hasn't gone to the store yet. So once he goes to the store, I'm going to have him get those ingredients, and I'll go ahead and cook it live and everything, and we can get into some conversation, whatever you guys want to talk about. You guys got a subject or a title you want to talk about? I believe in my description has my email, so go ahead, the Donna D Walker podcast at gmail.com. And if you got like a food suggestion, or you guys would like to be on my, be a guest on my channel, I would love for you guys to be a guest on my channel. Or I'm also going to be reviewing some stuff, and I am going to do my first review this month. So please be on the lookout for that and everything else like that. So that should be happening pretty soon. But anyway, food suggestion, topic suggestion, review, or if you'd like to be a guest, definitely go ahead and email me. So I'm thinking about going back about, definitely thinking about going um, live around maybe, I said 5 before, but I think I'm gonna go ahead at 6 o'clock. So that'd be cool and everything else like that. So anyway, I'm going to come off of here. I'm going to prepare. I'm going to prepare for my evening live. Thank you for all the folks who have went live with me this evening. I really do appreciate it. Sorry for that one person that I guess he didn't particularly care for the live or whatever, but the live's not for everybody. For those who did enjoy the live, please go ahead and hit that notification, and I'll let you know the next time I'm coming on. And I'm looking to come on around 6 o'clock today. 6 o'clock today. So please go ahead and look out for that. And I'm going to be making pasta. And so I'm pretty excited about that. That's going to be our dinner for tonight. All right, guys. Well, one more thing before I go. This is the most important thing. I always love to do this with you guys. I just want to say I love you, man. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll be back at 6 o'clock this evening, and I'm going to be making pasta. So please join me.